Imagine this. You sail across the ocean for weeks, leaving behind everything you know, your home, your family, your country, hoping to build a new life in a strange, unknown land. You're part of a group of settlers, 117 souls, men, women, and children, sent by the English Crown to establish a permanent colony on Roanoke Island. You arrive, full of hope, full of dreams, full of that stubborn will to survive. But a few short years later, when a supply ship finally returns, the entire colony is gone, completely vanished, without a trace, except for one haunting clue carved into a tree: the word Croatoan. Yeah, this isn't just a spooky campfire story. This actually happened, and for more than 400 years, people have been asking, what in the world happened to the Lost Colony of Roanoke? So let's go back to the beginning. It's 1587. Sir Walter Raleigh, an ambitious English explorer, had big dreams of establishing a new English presence in the New World. He sends a group of settlers led by Governor John White to Roanoke Island. It's a wild, untamed place off the coast of what is now North Carolina. And among these settlers is John White's own daughter, Eleanor Dare, who soon gives birth to the first English child born in the New World, Virginia Dare. Imagine that moment, the sense of pride, the hope for the future. A baby's cry filling the air in this strange new land. But things didn't exactly go as planned. Supplies ran low. Tensions with local Native American tribes rose. So Governor White makes the tough decision to sail back to England for more supplies. He promises to return as quickly as possible. But fate has other plans. War with Spain breaks out. The famous Spanish Armada is threatening England. And White is stuck in England for 3 long years, unable to get back to Roanoke. Finally, in 1590, he secures a ship. And when he returns to Roanoke, the colony is gone. Just gone. No people, no bodies, no signs of a struggle. Just that single word carved into a tree, Croatoan, and the letters C-R-O carved into another. No sign of his family, no sign of Virginia Dare, just silence. And that one eerie clue. So, what happened to them? That's been the question for centuries. One theory is that they moved to Croatoan Island, now known as Hatteras Island, where the friendly Croatoan tribe lived. Some researchers believe the colonists may have integrated with the tribe, maybe out of desperation, maybe in search of safety. In fact, there were later reports from other English explorers that they saw Native Americans with lighter hair and gray eyes, features that hinted at European ancestry. Could that be the descendants of the Roanoke settlers? It's possible. But there's no hard evidence, just whispers and speculation. Others think maybe they tried to sail back to England themselves, or at least tried to relocate somewhere else, but were lost at sea, or perished in the wilderness. There's even an old map, the La Virginia Pars map, drawn by John White himself, that shows a hidden fort inland. Some think this was a secret plan by the colonists to move further inland, away from the vulnerable coast. Archaeologists have found some artifacts, bits of pottery, a signet ring, fragments of tools. That might connect to the colonists. But again, nothing conclusive. And of course, there's the darker theory. Some historians believe the settlers were attacked by hostile tribes, possibly wiped out in a violent clash. Chief Powhatan, leader of a powerful confederation of tribes, once claimed his people had killed the settlers. But no evidence has ever been found to prove that. Or could it have been disease, starvation? The colony faced harsh droughts in those years. Crops would have failed. Food would have been scarce. Could they have slowly wasted away, one by one, until none were left? It's a grim thought, but also possible. There's also the Dare Stones, discovered in the 1930s. They're a series of stones with carvings that supposedly tell the story of the settlers' fate, including a message from Eleanor Dare herself to her father. The stones describe death, sickness, and a desperate attempt to survive. But most historians believe they're fakes, part of a hoax to cash in on the Roanoke legend. Still, even the idea of these messages, imagining Eleanor Dare, a mother, carving her final words into stone as her family perished. It sends chills down your spine, doesn't it? And then there's the weird, supernatural theories, like the idea of a curse or an ancient force in the land that swallowed them whole. Some storytellers say the colony was doomed by the spirits of the native tribes, angered by the English presence. Others speak of the infamous Croatoan curse, that the word itself is a mark of doom, a warning that the land rejects those who try to take it. It's fascinating, right? All these possibilities. And yet, after 400 years, we still don't have an answer. We've sent archaeologists, historians, scientists, and yet the mystery endures. The Lost Colony remains lost. And here's something to think about. Imagine being John White, sailing back across the ocean after 3 long years, finally setting foot on Roanoke Island, only to find your family, your daughter, your granddaughter, gone. No trace of them, no answers. Just that haunting word on a tree. What would you have felt? Anguish? Regret? Guilt? He never saw them again. Never knew what happened to them. And that pain must have haunted him for the rest of his life. So, what do you think happened? Were the colonists welcomed by the Croatoan? Did they perish in the wilderness or fall victim to a brutal attack? Could they have blended into native tribes, their bloodlines quietly living on, hidden in the tapestry of America's early history? Or is there some strange supernatural force that swallowed them up, never to be seen again? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your theories. And if you enjoyed this journey into one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next story. Until then, stay curious, and remember, some mysteries just refuse to be solved.